Hello, today we're going to talk about holding the line. Holding the line. It's a term you've heard, you're probably familiar with. It's actually a military metaphor. It's been applied to sport and more broadly to life. And the last 2 or so years we've heard a lot of holding the line, hold the line. Don't give ground, don't give in, keep your position. And that's what it means. In military terms, it was used, they would call out to the troops, hold the line. So let's just explore that. There's a few sort of nuances there that are relevant to us and can help us if we understand them. So let's have a closer look. Holding the line, if you've got a group of soldiers about to go into battle, getting ready to go into battle, then they need to be prepared. They need to be in the zone, ready to go. And here's a clip of some guys about to do a jump. They're about to leap into enemy territory. They don't know what they're going into. They're nervous, they're anxious, they're encouraging each other, and they're holding the line internally, getting ready to go. In sport, in rugby for example, it's used where you call out across the park to your teammates, hold the line, hold the line. Keep your shape. Don't give in, don't get ragged. Don't create gaps or opportunities for the attackers, for the assault. So you look across the park, and here's a key point. You look across the park, you have to know where your teammates are standing. You have to know your position in relation to them. What's my function, what's my role, what's my position vis-a-vis the other people. So we can't be isolated, we can't be independent actors. We have to be linked up in this team formation in order to effectively hold the line. So in military terms, in sporting terms, but also in life. So what's the relevance, what's the purchase for our lives with the term holding the line? Well, first of all, we have to be understanding, we have to know that we're in a contest. Some people in the last few years have ignored this. They've had their head in the sand, they said, no, nothing to see here, nothing going on, and I don't need to be aware. You have to be aware. You have to know, you have to have the knowledge of what the contest is about. You have to know your enemy. You have to know the art of war. You have to actually understand who you're up against. You need to be able to get yourself ready in relation to that potential attack. So if you're ignorant, if you don't know, you will be caught off guard. In rugby, if you're caught off guard, it's called being caught flat-footed. And if you're caught flat-footed in rugby, you get hurt because you're not prepared. So knowing and getting prepared, and getting ready, getting your equipment, warming up, all those sort of metaphors is how we need to apply those to our life, because we can get caught by not having knowledge and not being prepared and not being alert. So being alert to where the attacks are going to come and how they're going to come is another facet. So in your life, the attacks can come in different forms. Let's look closely at that. The attacks can come in the sense of anxiety, uncertainty, doubt, fear. They can also come from media manipulation, litigation, verbal assaults, social pressure, peer pressure. So they can be micro or macro attacks. And they can come and they can unsettle you, unsettle a community. And that's what's been going on. If you analyse what's been going on in the last 2 or so years, there's been a number of attacks and assaults to dislodge and destabilise people, implementing fear, implementing anxiety. And so they can't hold the line. They give ground. And when you give ground, you yield and you forfeit. So holding the line talks to us as individuals, it talks to us as a society and as a country. And there has been ground lost. And that's the point. We have to step forward and we have to know who our teammates are. We have to know what our position is. So holding the line, crucial in your individual life, crucial for our culture. So the takeout here is we need to be aware of what's going on, we need to be alert, etc. But we also need to realise where are the pressure points? Where are we likely to get an attack? And so you have to be very, very astute looking at your line of defence and saying, okay, if we are going to get attacked, it's likely to come here or here, and sandbagging and preparing for that assault point just there. So you look across, you know what your position is, but you also anticipate where the attacks are coming. Final point, If you make one exception, you are no longer in position to be holding the line. To keep yourself on a firm foundation, to understand what's at stake, and to have the strength to be holding the line, you need to be understanding that we are in a cosmic battle, a battle between good and evil. This is a real contest, and you need to be connected to the power source, you need to be connected to the life source, because this is real. This is not a rehearsal, this is real. You need to be connected to a living, loving God who will give you the foundation so you can stand and be holding the line. See you next time.